He is the brother of comedic legend Chris Farley.
Yeah.
So it's interesting, am I wrong to think that there has been sort of a change in the way people allow comedians to do their work?
Yeah, I just think after, when comedians got back on stage, they were like, you're never going to...
After COVID.
After COVID, yeah. You're never going to hold back comedians. They're too rebellious of a group of people to be told what to do. So they kind of, I saw it's going to come back. I definitely see that it was going to come back, and I think now we're starting to see it.
But there was a period there where I felt like people were getting canceled. Comedy went completely lame.
Yep.
And
yep.
We were talking about it a minute ago. You look at a guy like Donald Trump, who is like absolute manna from heaven, I would think, for comedians.
Yeah.
And yet the people were, the comedy from out of, about Trump was more angry and like political and not funny.
No, I mean, that's the worst part, is it's not funny, and you can't, that's the biggest crime of all. But now I think that, you've got, people just get, the more angry they get, the more they're going to tell some jokes, and I think it's gonna turn. You can't keep them down. There's always going to be these comedians that buck the system, and they're just gonna, and not now. You can go online. You don't have to play the Hollywood game, and you're gonna lose your sitcom,
right?
But you can go online and do stuff. It's not going to be over for you.
The court jester plays a very important role in society since the beginning of time.
Oh, yeah.
You have to have that person that pokes fun at the system.
Right, exactly. I remember the movie, it's a history of the world, and Mel Brooks goes, and then the emperor wanted to kill him because he told the wrong joke. I mean, it was happening back then,
Yeah.
But you're always in danger as a comedian, I mean, we call it bombing. I've bombed so many times. And, you get people that write in afterwards like, he was terrible, and all that kind of stuff. You just sort of have to roll. It's part of the game,
So one of my very favorite clips, and I remember when this happened, but because you didn't have the internet, it didn't go viral. But it's of your brother doing an impersonation back in 1995 of Newt Gingrich. Watch this.
Yeah.
How about even though we had nothing to do with it, we take credit for ending the baseball strike, huh? Done. Motion to move nation's capital to Atlanta, Georgia, huh? All right. Now we're cooking. All right, pipe down. Now look, we're cooking with gas now. How about second contract with America? I'm not telling you what it is. It's in this envelope. You decide. All in favor? Aye. There you go, huh? All right, term limits. You know what? Forget that. I have to talk to DeLay about this one, okay?
So could you see that happening today?
No, I mean, he was nervous doing that, I remember, just because it was like, are they going to laugh? I don't know. But they turned out to be a pretty good crowd. And Newt turned out to be a really good sport about it all, So he was nervous going in there, I think. I remember just because it was, Congress. He didn't know they were going to laugh about it, but they did.
And so he was a big SNL star at that time.
Yeah.
And it also kind of makes you wonder if an SNL star today got asked to do something like this at this is a caucus meeting in one of the House committee rooms, would that comedian, would that star, SNL star, get punished for doing that today?
Yeah. I probably, I don't know. It would go viral probably.
Right.
And so you'd get a lot more reaction. Like you said, we were talking earlier, that didn't go viral. That was, that was in just regular C-SPAN or something like that. But,
all right, so I have to ask you one last question. Growing up, you and Chris.
Yeah.
Who was the funny parent? Was it your mom or your dad?
They were both funny.
They're both hilarious?
Yeah, they were both in their own way. My dad, he was king of dad jokes. He liked really subtle kind of wordplay kind of stuff. But he'd always tease and that kind of thing. And my mom was just kind of silly, more silly kind of stuff. But we used to watch all the time, Saturday Night Live, and then Carol Burnett. We liked both of
Yeah.
them. You know, we liked both of them. And then we liked Caddyshack and that kind of thing. We watched Caddyshack probably 1,000 times.
It's so great. It's so great. Well, thank you for what you do, and thank you for keeping it real.
Thanks.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.